We were supposed to get Sundan at the start of Chapter 4 in Tides of War, but again, new content has been delayed due to a crashing issue. This past week, we have also been able to play the limited time mode Outpost, which has now been extended through the weekend. It has divided the community, but nonetheless, it is popular, and I do believe this mode has the pieces to create not only amazing new modes, but fix older ones. Before we start, I do ask that if you enjoyed the video, then do leave a like, be sure to subscribe if you want more, and share the channel by using surprise mechanics to trick strangers into handing you money. So let's talk Sundan. This map is based off of the Under No Flag war story and was shown off at EA Play along with other new maps we are getting in the coming months. As of Thursday, DICE announced that it would be delayed due to a crashing issue in Conquest. The map will still release for smaller modes though. Now, while it is disappointing to have delays in general, these really are piling up for Battlefield 5. It seems like we can't just have an easy release of new content. I'm not mad at DICE because they are working hard obviously, and of course I'd rather not deal with more bugginess. It's just disappointing. Here's hoping we do get to play it in its full glory sooner rather than later. I do also want to mention that if BF5 keeps having to delay things like this, then the potential comeback for the game may not actually happen. I really want to like this game, and I will give it as many chances as need be. But for players who left the game to keep seeing these kinds of issues this far down the road may prevent them from coming back and sticking around, or even returning at all. Let me know your thoughts down below. Now, what is Outpost? Well, in this limited time mode, you essentially have to build radio towers to gain recruits and blow up enemy towers to stop their recruits in order to build your own. First team to 100 recruits wins the match. One of the biggest issues people have had with Outpost is the zerging that became infamous in BF1. This is where teams group up and practically avoid each other as they run in circles around the map. While this can be an issue, a lot of people are enjoying the mode still, and here's why. Outpost takes full advantage of the Battlefield 5 arsenal. Vehicles, chaotic infantry play, and fortifications all play a big role. This is why I think Outpost should set the tone for newer modes as well as provide solutions for current ones. I'm looking at you, Grand Operations. Imagine if in Airborne it became a staged mode where the defenders could take back artillery pieces by rebuilding them in sectors. The enemy team could attack the artillery pieces by hitting them with tank shells and other explosives similar to the radio towers. Or imagine if in Conquest, certain powerful fortifications could be built on objectives in order for the team controlling said objectives to have more powerful call-ins or more powerful vehicle spawns. For example, an armory station could provide armored trucks and troop transports, but without it, the objective only spawns jeeps and motorcycles. I'm just spitballing here, but I really think this mode is the key to possible future success in BF5. Let me know what you think about Outpost down below, and I'll be sure to see you in the comments. Something else to talk about really quickly with Battlefield 5 is one of the prominent issues in the game, and that is the prone problem. Yes, MMGs are insanely powerful, as is the boys' AT rifle, but both of these require you to be prone. The AT rifle isn't too bad of an issue as it does take a bit more skill to use than one would think, as when not prone, you can't spray and pray like with an MMG, but the issue that remains is the encouragement to go prone. While it's not fair to hate on MMG players, hate the game, not the player, I believe their usage as a mount, point, and shoot weapon disrupts the BF5 meta in a way. I do know that they were intended as a narrow use weapon, but people do find other ways to use them. In the end, I think the best solution might just be the safe one. Rebalance them to be more traditional LMGs and do not encourage people to camp and lay prone in a game that already has visibility issues. With the possibility of a significant player base returning as more content is delivered over the coming months, especially for the Pacific Theater, it is vital that BF5 keeps those players and does not make them want to turn the game off due to being irritated by certain mechanics that just don't seem to work properly. But let me know down below what you think. What is the best solution for the prone problem in BF5? Do MMGs annoy you, or do you enjoy using them? Are you still giving the game chances even after the Sundan delay? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more, and as always, I will see you in the next video.